Hey, Mike.
Yeah,
What you doing?
I'm making moves.
Benji misses you.
Oh, hi, Benji.
It was not long ago that people were making fun of Ninja for moving to Mixer. The Dr. Disrespect was tweeting he could have told you that this was going to happen when Mixer's numbers seemed to have not changed at all after Ninja had been there for 2 months. But today, the world in gaming was shocked yet again, trending in the United States and also trending all over gaming and changing everyone's minds in a way that I'm sure not people are really sure of how they've changed yet. Shroud, one of the biggest gamers in the world, has decided to also join Ninja and exclusively move to the Mixer platform. If you're just joining me, welcome to the channel, guys. My name's Rain Day, and I'm going to be talking about this because I usually cover games, I play games, I watch Twitch, I watch Mixer, but I definitely watch a little bit more Twitch right now because my favorite creators are on there. But Shroud is a guy that I watch all the time. Going to Mixer, I don't even know what to think. Am I going to be spending more time on I don't honestly know, and I'm sure you all are a little shocked and surprised at this as well. But I'm here to give you all the details. I've kind of summed up an idea about this tipping point factor that I think Mixer could be on. And I think in the comment section below, I want you guys to let me know how you feel about it, because I don't know if Twitch is as secure as many have thought. If these things keep happening, we might have reached critical mass in this situation. Now, let's first talk about what's going on. Shroud announced 2 hours ago that he was moving to Mixer. Now, this is a huge announcement. I woke up, I'm kind of ready to go to the gym, chill out, and I see this on my Twitter feed absolutely exploding. As of now, this tweet, same Shroud, new home, actually has 95,000 likes already and 15,000 retweets, and that is in 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen. It links to his homepage on Mixer, which you guys can see here, and it's essentially just a blank screen counting down 4 hours or so until his stream starts. It's sitting at about 18,000 viewers. The chat is going crazy. He's got the emotes, and he's also got clearly one free sub, which is $5.99 on Mixer, $1 more than it is on Twitch. A little bit more. Standard partners probably get about a 50% split. I am a Mixer partner, and I'm also a Twitch affiliate. So luckily, I'm not caught between doing either or, and I've really been looking at the streaming landscape to see how it changes. If you guys want to see my channel, here's what it looks like. Not really exciting about, you know, as Shrouds, but definitely leave a follow if you guys are interested in that, or if you follow my channel regularly and you want to see some Apex, whatever it is that we're playing. Now, the idea about this is that Shroud has already taken probably half to 70% of the amount of viewers that he would be getting on Twitch to this platform on a blank screen. Now, this isn't crazy numbers. It's not 100K. It's not something like that. But right now, he's not live, and it's still 4 hours away. It's in the middle of the day. I think this is still going to pan out really well for him. I wouldn't be surprised if he was at 60 to 80,000 easily this evening when he actually goes live playing the new Modern Warfare. Now, when I got this information, I was shocked, and I think that this came off the idea that Mixer had kind of failed. Remember, a few months ago, the reason this is so interesting is that people were talking about how will Ninja's change going to Mixer from Twitch actually impact Twitch and Mixer's numbers, their competition. Would they grow? Obviously, Ninja was the biggest, most subscribed, most followed channel on Twitch, and was the most subscribed for a long time. Lost that a little bit ago, but now he probably still is the most subscribed on Twitch if they hadn't shut down his channel. I think they did that at this point. And now on Mixer, you were thinking that means a lot. Well, when somebody tweeted, actually, there was an article that went out from VentureBeat that said Ninja isn't helping Mixer catch up to Twitch. Now, various other streamers ended up catching up on this article and commenting on it. Dr. Disrespect as well tweeted about this in a big way, saying, I could have told you this, and getting 23,000 likes for this comment. When you went and looked at it, the Q3 performance numbers from July, August to September, when Ninja made the switch up until pretty much last month, had essentially kind of dropped. They actually went from 37 million to 40 million, and now down to 29 million of watch time, which if you look at it, even Facebook gaming grew more in that time, going from 32 million all the way to 53 million in September. Mixer being well below YouTube gaming, which is at 175 million, and everyone kind of not even close to the lead, which is at 777 million hours watched on Twitch. So obviously this gave a lot of people a lot of ammunition to go to Ninja, say it was a failed move. Everybody likes to hate on people who make these risks. But now, I think we have a different conversation at hand. Mixer makes this move with Ninja and they give him 2 free months. That's already millions of dollars to Ninja, plus I'm sure a longer term deal to plan this execution with him. But no one knew what it meant. Was it just Ninja? Was it gone? Now we see Shroud has also joined the party. I think this really makes Mixer much more of a dynamic and vital threat because this is now something that Twitch may not have any control over. It's clear that Mixer is throwing millions of dollars at these creators, and the dynamic with Shroud joining Ninja is very, very different. The one thing when Ninja actually left, people said was that, listen, it's not just going to be Ninja. This is great. He goes in. He was kind of like already hit everything you could do. I mean, this was like a guy already conquering one continent, deciding, let me just go see what's up across the ocean. That's pretty much what Ninja did. He just said, I've already done everything I could do. I've made enough money for my entire life, pretty much. I'm smart with my money, and let's take on a new challenge. Why not? This could be even bigger in the long run, and that's what he's definitely building for. Although it wasn't going to change anything as far as numbers, it might have been a lot less after these free months, I still think that it was a smart move long term, just for Ninja to spice up his life and go back to streaming the way he wanted to, back to his roots, which he mentioned. But everyone said if it was just Ninja, maybe not. Now, with Shroud moving, I feel like this is starting to become a threat. Here's why. If this is Shroud, you have to understand that people don't make fun of kind of go at Shroud the way that they go at Ninja. If you're not familiar with like the social media landscape, Ninja has a ton of fans, and a lot of fans, many ages. I've met Ninja. He's a great guy. I honestly don't have any bad words to say about him, and I think that, in my opinion, he gets more hate than he really needs to. A lot of that, I think, is just hate because he's been doing so well in his life in gaming, and also maybe people have a little bit of a, I don't know, it's kind of like a bitterness towards Fortnite and how big it is, and the audience of a lot of younger kids as well who play it, and it just feels like, you're not, true gamers aren't really that into Fortnite. You know what I mean? I think that kind of sometimes gets an audience to really feel like, screw Fortnite, screw Ninja. But I think Shroud has a very different appeal to people. I think naturally because of Shroud being just so kind of underspoken, he's a little quieter, he's a little bit more to the point, he's not a lot of flash, insanely good at the game, respect as a pro, respect as a streamer. I feel like people treat him a little differently as far as the social dynamic, and you let me know if you think that's true. That's just kind of what I've seen, and I think that with him moving over with Ninja, it adds a level of seriousness to Mixer as a competitor that wasn't there with just Ninja alone. People expected Ninja to maybe make a crazy move, but Shroud now, okay, who's next? I think people start thinking, and Mixer becomes a much more viable option because those are two of the biggest people who have ever streamed on Twitch and probably will ever stream on that platform. So this is huge. Now, I think the last part of this video that most people don't know or don't realize, and we're kind of wanting information on, is why would Shroud move? Truly, Shroud's still one of the biggest streamers on Twitch. You could probably say he is still top 3 in terms of pretty much, if you look at the consistency over a year, top 3 streamer on Twitch. Yet, why move? What was in it for him? I think you have to look at 2 things that I followed very closely and I never talked about. One, Shroud was at a certain point basically hitting 100,000 subscribers. Now, no one had really gone that far, had made that kind of major move since Ninja had left the platform. And Shroud was in an amazing position to, and I think Ninja was actually on Twitch at this point in time, to really be that next guy that broke through this threshold of super mainstream awareness. He was in HyperX commercials, airing all throughout. I mean, you were looking at a guy that probably was the next Ninja, so to speak, as far as that monumental rise beyond what anybody could compare. He started streaming, he was getting 100,000 viewers just doing a normal stream, right? And I think that when he legitimately broke his hand or hurt his hand and had to take that break, he lost a lot of subs and a lot of momentum, and I never saw him really get past that point of 50, 60, 70, all the way to 100 again. And from that point, he'd been hovering around 35, 30, and actually this last week was at 27,000 subscribers. And I think when you look at the way that dynamic shifted inside of him, I think he realized as well he had hit his own milestone of what he wanted to be. And then he had to say, do I want to keep grinding this back? Do I want to do anything? Or how do I want to feel about my life and streaming? You look at a guy who's hit that amount of money, which is already, if you're getting every part of your sub, which a lot of these streamers are, $400,000 for the month. You're looking at donations being a huge part of that. You're looking at his YouTube channel getting millions of views. I mean, it's easily a few $1 million months. When people are making that kind of money and streaming as long as Shroud has, you don't have to worry about money in your life. They're not thinking like I need money necessarily to the point where if I don't stream for a week, I'm screwed. But I think what they want is a new challenge in life. And I feel like that's what Shroud was looking for. A new change, a new move, a new beat. He wanted to try to reinvigorate and reignite that thing that was happening before he got hurt. And I think truly to show his potential as pretty much one of the best, most respected gamers in the entire gaming industry. And I feel like this is the move that is going to get those eyeballs again and really also solidify a long-term future for him, regardless of whether he's at 100K subs this month. Him and Ninja are now a team in building this influence of Mixer over Twitch. And that teamwork, those two people represent so much of the industry as far as a viewership perspective. I feel like it's almost reached the tipping point. Now, a lot of you want to know what's that tipping point. It's a book called Malcolm Gladwell that Malcolm Gladwell wrote. He's one of my favorite authors. It's been I believe he's just, I feel like he's almost won a Pulitzer Prize. This guy's so amazing. He's worked for the New York Times for a long time. Whether you appreciate that or not, the podcast that he runs called Revisionist History is amazing. One of the most intellectual people I've been able to read and get to know as far as his work. And he wrote this book that I had to read at UCLA called The Tipping Point. And essentially this idea is that there is a certain point where ideas spread like epidemics, where a few elements come together and they reach this point of critical mass, where the viral effect is unstoppable. And I feel like these two streamers right now have shifted. Like, I feel the dynamic on Mixer has shifted. I would not only expect a bigger streamer, like a really big, like a Tim the Tatman type guy, although I have question marks on if he would actually do it. Obviously just had a kid, obviously still doing really well on Twitch. There's a little bit more risk involved when you have a family, and Shroud and Ninja, although I have, kind of relationships and not quite yet with kids, and I think are really in a different place than Tim might be. But I feel like there's just this incredible opportunity now for Mixer to take hold of what has happened and add one more. I look at Dr. Disrespect and I say, Doc watches Shroud all the time. He respects Shroud. Doc wants to be the face of a platform. I don't know if I could see Doc going and following Ninja and Shroud being third best, but I don't know if I could see Doc watching Mixer streams and not Twitch streams. Is he going to have Mixer on his TV? Is he going to do that? If so, what is that is he going to be on Mixer? Is he going to start ingratiating himself into that idea? These are questions that I think we just don't know the answer to. I'm going to be excited to watch the Shroud stream in a second. Hopefully you guys are too. I cannot wait to kind of like report back on this and just understand what's happening. I wanted to make a video about it because I feel like this is so crazy and interesting, and I had a lot of thoughts, and I really think that this might be the changing point for Mixer in general, across the board, on whether these bigger streamers really say, yes, I am going here, and it is going to be a legitimate rival to these other platforms, and we are going to be at the forefront of it with almost complete control and complete dominance of it. This is a huge deal, and I cannot wait to see what happens, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Obviously, subscribe to my YouTube channel. But hey, subscribe to my Mixer channel. Leave a follow if you guys enjoy it. That's going to be it for me today. I cannot wait to follow up with you guys on this one. And as always, never give up, never stop gaming. I will see you all next time.